Hey Peggy, thank you for the good report last week. I'm glad that you were noticing that the strength movements were challenging in the right areas. That's awesome. So we will get into our warm up. We're gonna go a little bit back in time with these first ones. So we'll do our sensory work, and then once you do that, we will go to our feet. And I just finished a really heavy squat session, so I hope that these aren't too sloppy. But remember, with our compass lunges, we want to be able to leave both of our feet pointed forward, both of our feet are flat on the ground, and when we move through our hawk positions, that our torso stays upright. And so I think you remember these, but when we first started, we did the whole foot on the ground. We did, and we're gonna go back to progressing to tapping. So we're gonna tap our different spots on the hawk, and as we do so, our stationary foot is the foot that is getting worked. So as I move through these positions, it is a balance exercise, but more than balance, it's a foot exercise. Your foot being strong enough to stay still as you work through these ranges of motion. Okay? Once you do those, we're going to go to another one that we haven't done in a while, our ball of foot circle. So really leaving that ball of foot on the ground, we're going to do that range of motion. Go the other way. And remember, like we've talked about, now that you are progressed to this level, it's not just the complex movement that's important, it's the range of motion. Go the other way. Good. Then we'll move up to our knees. And these are where, this again is used to be a complex exercise. Now it's a range of motion exercise too. And this is one that I can feel like my muscles are tiring out on. But as you do your circle, you're trying to get really deep into your range, and then go the other way. And then we'll go ahead and switch. We'll do the same thing, nice and deep into the range. Other way. And then on this last position, we won't go so deep, it's just nice and control as you move through it. Alright? And then those same positions on the other side. Next, we'll go to our pelvic circles. And then we will go to our hips, and I'm going to have us work on our tick-tock again. So bring the leg up, and it's going to go back and forth, and just like a pendulum. If you feel like that is incredibly tight, what I would encourage you to do then is go into a external rotation and do your hip circle, holding that while your foot's turned out. That will make it easier to eventually get into that. But this one would be good feedback to let me know what you think of those tic-tacs. So those are challenging. Then we'll do our two spine glides both ways, and then do our shoulder figure eights. And then for our neck, we will do our different glides. So forward and back, side to side. And the way to progress that side to side would be if you don't, so like if with your fingers it's too easy to keep your heads squared, drop them and see if you can go side to side. It's as hard as I try, I need my fingers to help me here. And then that will be your mobility sequence. All right, we will go on to our dynamic next.